It's possible to be free. It is possible to live with an undefended heart. And this is the exquisitely beautiful promise we get in every mystical tradition. It's possible to be free. We don't have to stay identified as the armored dragon. Okay? And the how, for me in a nutshell, is that we respond to our vulnerability with loving presence. We respond with loving presence. This is Rumi. He writes, "Very little grows on jagged rock. Be ground, be crumbled, so wildflowers will come up where you are. You've been stony for too many years. Try something different. Surrender." So the beginning of this trying something different, of beginning to, in a way, sense our longing to let go of some of the armoring, to be ground, to be crumbled. I love these words. Is to start noticing where the scales are. I mean, there's a possibility to come into a kind of porousness where we really, life can flow through us, but we first have to recognize, well, where are they for us? And so we begin to look, and we can relate to vulnerability in a way, as Rilke says, we can love the life that's here in a way that really frees us. If we're willing to be with, we can then live with an undefended heart. We can have that porousness that lets us truly be in love. So we're going to close with a meditation to again try this out. So just as you begin to settle, sense the possibility of creating a relationship with the human rawness, the place of uncertainty or insecurity that's in all human beings and bodies. And sensing that as you open, let that be a portal, you discover this aliveness and beauty and mystery. It's as Rumi put it, the wildflowers can grow. The light of your being can shine through. So this human life is vulnerable, and it's possible to rest in a timeless presence. Dana Falls writes, "Go in and in. Be the space between two cells, the vast resounding silence in which spirit dwells. Go in and turn away from nothing that you find." So practice this again to just bring to mind the relational situation you were considering, or if there's a different one you want to, just any relationship that you want to be able to be in with a less defended heart. And I should add, not to choose something that feels traumatic to you, that you feel like you've got a buried trauma under. That won't be serving you very well here. Just a situation that brings up insecurity or discomfort, where you contract into a more kind of ego-armored self. And pause at a frame where you see that you and the other person are together, and where you might be most unsure of yourself, where you're afraid of something bad happening. You might see a look on the person's face, hear some words that you know trigger you in some way. And then just start exploring. Pause. Put the pause button on and just sense, as you deepen your attention, just feel your body, throat, your chest, your belly. You might sense, what am I most afraid is happening, is going to happen? What's the vulnerable part of me afraid of? Is it that you'll be rejected, that you'll be seen as lacking, hurt? If you want to deepen the inquiry, you might put your hand on your heart and just offer that touch as a kind of support, where you're just in some way respectfully saying hello to the vulnerability. You're saying, I get you're here. This is part of what everyone experiences. Just begin to breathe with what you feel inside you. You might breathe in and let the breath really contact where you feel most uneasy or insecure or fearful. It's usually in the chest, throat, or the belly. Let the in-breath contact that. With the out-breath, just sense that there's space for it to rest, to float, to be. You might sense what that part in you most needs. And let your hand and your touch, your own heart, offer that inward. What's the message you most want to offer right this moment to the vulnerability within you? Taking a moment to sense, who are you without the armor, without the scales? What does it mean to rest in love? Can you imagine possible ways of interacting with the other person once your heart is less defended?